Hi, it's Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle on the Rocket map, and it's Rimac from Fiddy Clan. He's in the CS-52 LIS, which is a Tier 8 Polish premium medium tank. He's platooned with Kostya, who's in a Progetto 46, another Tier 8 medium tank. And they are bottom tier, but the there's only 3 Tier 9s on each side. In any case, medium tanks, yeah, it's heading to the hill. Pretty standard for mediums to battle there, to either deny the enemy from pushing over there or to basically take shots across the field where heavy tanks can be on the 6 line. It used to be a fairly vulnerable spot, but in a recent patch there were some hollows put into the slope on this side of the hill that you can basically get hulled down or at least retreat into if you're firing across the line. So it's just coming up here to see where the tanks are pushing up or to see if they can get spots on the 6 line, and they've got some tanks coming up here. Puts a nice shot into the T69, and a little bit about the gun. It's a 105mm gun. Average damage is 320 and standard pen is 208 with premium rounds that 252mm penetration. So this is a standard loading gun. No autoloaders or anything special like that, but it's quite a capable medium tank. So I've got a bit of a battle here. There's quite a few tanks on top of the hill, and I need to keep them either lit so that tanks behind them can shoot. See there's the lurver down at the bottom there who is in a position where he won't be spotted if he fires. That's actually not a bad support position if you're playing on this map and you haven't made it to the hill. Now the 110 there's taken a bit of a punishment, so it may not last that long, but he's putting rounds in, which is good. Rimac just pulling back here to see if they can tempt them to come further down the hill. And that will then expose them to the tanks behind them. So Rimac pushes up there, but he gets spotted straight away. He doesn't want to hang around in case there are tanks on the 6 line. Yeah, nothing's been spotted there so far, which is mainly the fact that in this game there are no light tanks. Oh, sorry, there's a T49. Apologies there, but he seems to be stuck on the 1 line in a bush. And Rimac just pushes up here to see if he can get some side shots on the tanks on the hill, but gets spotted again, doesn't want to take the risk. Gets a little bit of spotting damage. So he's really just trying to light these tanks at the moment. He keeps getting lit, so not helping a great deal. But he is picking up some spotting damage. He just wants to keep the 3 lit. So 110 goes down, but in return the enemy T32 goes down. And finally this Progetto 46 been spotted. Actually he's on this side of the railway line, so that makes him a target for Rimac. Can Rimac get rid of this 103? He can if he can get a shot into the side of his turret. And he's just trying to be patient here and not expose himself to the tanks down below, particularly that 46. No, Kostya's come up to help. Seems like the game's starting to get under control. They are 3 tanks up. And Rimac hasn't had a chance to do much damage yet. I can see he's conserving his hit points, and it's important with a medium tank to still be there at the end of the game, just to basically help mop up and use your mobility to get around some more static targets like TDs or heavy tanks. And he finally gets a nice side shot into the turret of the M103 and gets rid of him. So that allows them to push up a little further, and if they can keep the that IS-22 at the back, that's the double-barreled version of the IS-2, the Tier 8 tech tree version of the double-barrel tanks. That allows, yeah, they can now do some work on this Brigitte there. Now he's behind buildings there, but keeps getting spotted. Rimac tries to get rid of the buildings. He gets spotted again. Now, what is that? Is that the Brigitte? Brigitte's pretty much at the edge of the Tier 8. There could be another tank down there doing the spotting, or in fact on top of the hill in the bush. He's just hoping the Brigitte is basically distracted. He's got tanks coming towards him. Rimac starting to get some damage going up. Gets another shot into the Brigitte. And can he get the kill shot here? Yes, he does. He reloads and aims. Gets that kill shot in with a fairly open aiming circle, so that's interesting. Good gun handling. Now he needs to come up here and support this T-32. Doesn't go through the Barask, that's interesting. It does get lit, of course. Looks like these tanks have pulled back a bit, and he's got plenty of hit points, so he can come and force the pace here. They've got 4 tanks up now. They've got a decent lead in hit points, and he runs down the hill, chases after some Barask, gets the kill shot in there. That's his 4th kill. And the 1-2 lines seem to have been fairly static. They are starting to push up the Barask there, trying to light things. We won't get spotted there, but manages to get back down below the hill in case there's something firing across from there, but it doesn't look like it, to be honest. Looks like the enemy has pulled back up into the 1-line corner. Rimac trying to get up into a spot here where he can take advantage of the ridges and just get shots on the red line there. He's got a T-30 to get that shot in. Doesn't seem to have hit. Not getting any messages about bouncing, so just let it aim in a bit more. And finally he gets a nice tracking shot in there, or critical hit I should say. Just loses sight of the standard B, but fires a blind shot anyway. He needs to come a bit closer if he wants to take advantage of the landscape and get a bit of cover here, but it looks like the T-30 hasn't seen him and he's not been spotted yet. Doesn't penetrate there, must have, well, the turret is facing Rimac's way, so could have gone into the turret face there. It's got a pretty tough frontal turret there, the T-30, but he just needs that side shot, which he does and gets the kill. And that's his 5th kill. So heading towards a top gun here. It looks like Kostya's on cap as a way of trying to draw the enemy out. Rimac found SU-130. He's taking a bit of damage now, but he's got plenty of hit points left. Standard B is just there to get the final shot. Yes, he does. That's his top gun, and that is the end of the game. Gets a fair bit of assisted damage there. Let's go and have a look at the results. So that was an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge there for Rimac. It's being fairly consistent there. A Top Gun there for getting his 6 kills, and the Olex Hoskins medal, or Olex Hoskins. So that's for killing 3 enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a medium tank, and they have to be at least 1 tier higher. So that's, yeah, got a nice reward there. Let's have a look how the team went. So he finished on top with 1600 base experience. That's a great result there at tier 8, and Kostya's platoon mate came in there in 2nd place there, so good results there from that platoon. and Batchat Barask managed to do 4.3k. They must have done a fair bit of long-range shooting there. So great effort there. And on the enemy team, the T30 on that one line did over 5k, so he would have been pretty happy with the damage, and you can see his experience outstripped his teammates there, so getting most of the action there on that one line. Detailed report shows that 19 shots were fired, 15 of those hit and 11 penetrated, so it's, we thought, good gun handling and a few snapshots there, particularly shots fired towards the Progetto down on the 5-6 line, knocking down buildings, so we can't always blame the gun for that. But nonetheless, with some additional payouts and battle payments, there wasn't a great deal of loss there. In fact, he made a total of over 200,000 credits. That's a very impressive profit total there. So I'm not sure what that mission was that paid out 90k, but that would definitely have been well appreciated. In any case, another great game there from Rimac, and hopefully you like this video. If you do like it, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. In any case, we'll have more content for you during the week, so thanks for watching.